Yo, what up? This your boy Kenneth Stones, a.k.a. Coffee Weaston.
This your boy D.O.E. Good Brother Bowl.
And we are the Dirty Hills. You already know, man, you tuning in to 11:30 podcast. Mm-hmm. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Dude, that's my job. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Yeah. And you have been Dirty Hills approved.
Yo, what it do, everybody, man? Yo, it is after midnight, man. It is Sunday. It's early in the morning. Yo, man. Summerslam, you guys, was off the chain, man. I thought I'd, stop past, man, and, give some reactions, man, from Summerslam, you guys, man, from everybody on the East Coast. It's after midnight and stuff like that. But for everybody, on the West Coast, is what? 7? Man, I know everybody. It's about 8 or whatever. I know everybody is, man on man, though. But, man, we're going to get into some SummerSlam, you guys, reactions at the end, you guys. We just seen my guy, Brock Lesnar, you guys, return to SummerSlam. Man, Brock Lesnar is back. What? Brock Lesnar? For real, he back. He came out there, Paul Heyman, like, no. Like, for real, you guys, man. I was just like, going wild, though. But, yeah, Brock Lesnar is back. And, of course, the photos that were swirling around on social media with Brock Lesnar new haircut. Yo, he got that new haircut, man. Oh man, it was a cool pay-per-view, man. It was a cool pay-per-view, you guys. It was all right, in my opinion, you guys. We opened up the show. We got AJ Styles and Omos taking on RK Bro, and RK Bro. Oh man, it's hot, man. RK Bro took on the Raw Tag Team Championships, you guys. We seen Nikki Cross, Nikki ASH and Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. They took home, you guys. Well, they had the triple threat match, and Charlotte won the Raw Women's Championship. I'm so excited, you guys. For real, I'm really so excited. At the end of SummerSlam, man, it was crazy. For real, man. It was really crazy, though, man. But for real, we're going to get into the elephant in the room, though. Bianca Belair, y'all. Bianca Belair, though. For real, though, everybody, like, they going to really do Bianca Belair like that? Like, come on, though. Like, Bianca Belair deserves way more than what she did, though. Like, they did Kofi Kingston like that. Now they going to do Bianca Belair like that. That's crazy than a motherfucker, though, right? For real, though. Like, I understand, like, everybody was excited for Becky to come back, and Becky comes back. Yes, get a nice ovation. She come out there. Yes, the fans go, wow. And then all of a sudden, but first and foremost, I'm assuming that maybe Sasha came down maybe with COVID or something like that. Or, I don't really know the backstory of why she was not, at a SummerSlam tonight when they were just building this whole huge, big old matchup, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, she's not there, and then Carmella comes out. Carmella is to fake me off. And then we get, Becky. Becky is awesome, man. She is back. That is dope, though. But Becky going one-on-one with Bianca Belair, though. Like, this reminds me a couple of years ago when The Rock came out and took on Eric Rowan and squashed him in less than like 20 seconds or whatever like that. Like, come on, though. Like, really, though. Like, yo, they just did Bianca dirty, though. I was just having a live show Saturday, you guys, earlier in today. But yesterday, you guys, when my man Shiz Lansky off the Toughest Rose podcast, he was saying, man, yo, man, she's not losing. A lot of people were saying she was not losing, man, but she lost, yo, man. For real. She lost, man. That shit was wild, man. They just did her dirty. Really did her dirty. And I really want to be Becky Lynch to come back right now. If you hear something in the background, you guys, that WrestleMania cool documentary is on right now. But man, yo, man, I really wanted Becky Lynch to come back to Monday Night Raw, you guys. Really, I wanted her to come back to Monday Night Raw and, you know, do her thing because Raw is suffering with the women's division. And now she's over on SmackDown. Okay, like, and now Charlotte is now Raw Women's Champion again. Like, man, oh man. To be honest with you, like, all the matches were cool. Some of them, you know, very predictable. My match of the night, and I say the match of the night, was Seth Rollins versus Edge. Seth Rollins versus Edge tore the house down, you guys. They tore the house down. They did it. I loved it, man. There was storytelling. I love how Edge was like, excuse me, Edge went up to the top rope and, you know, like, hold up, wait a minute, Edge, you got like a neck problem and stuff like that. You don't need to be going up to the top rope. And Seth Rollins went up that jump and hit the Falcon Arrow. When the last time he hit that little, you know, like superplex and hit the Falcon Arrow, you know, he was into it. He hit that little, you know, Edge was coming for a spear. He hit the pedigree. So I was like, yo, man, like this match right here is dope, man. Like, it's really dope. Like the least favorite match, Eva Marie. You guys, man, like you guys fired so many people, and Eva Marie gets a spot at SummerSlam against Alexa Bliss. She's most precious, darling. Yes, you know the fact that Bray Wyatt is gone. I don't think nobody really is involved in really digging her gimmick, you know, and stuff like that. So, yo, man, yo, like I don't know. I gotta take a scoop of beer, man. But yeah, like excuse me. But yo, man, SummerSlam was off the chain. We're gonna get Bobby Lashley and Goldberg though. Now we get this whole matchup. Goldberg got one more match on his deal. He just need to go ahead and just leave it off, cut it off. Like that's done. He need to just go ahead and stop it. Because like I understand, you know, he's doing it for the money, he's doing it for his son. That's great though. But I mean, like he was picking up Bobby. He was almost about to fall. Not only that, like I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a part of the matchup that he got his knee hurt or whatever, and then throw off the match. Like the big party of the summer though. Like for what it was worth though, the camera shots were showing a lot of empty seats though. So I thought they was going to do it like similar like WrestleMania in a way, like top off like the top level with LED boards and stuff like that, and bring more so the fans down. But I guess they were just like, yo, man, if fans don't want to be bunched up, you're going to let them have that, you know, priority or stuff like that, or that, you know, prerogative. And that was cool. That was real cool, man. But, yo, and then MVP grabs the microphone at the end and then says, yo, man, Bobby Lashley, man, we didn't know he was going to choke your son out. Who cares? Like, that's not the point. The point is that Goldberg went down with a fucked up leg, you know, after a certain, you know, like, come on, man. Like, this match was supposed to have been over within 2 minutes, and it was not. It was not at all, man. It was not at all. Crazy, guys. For real, it was crazy. For real. Man.
The Strike Force number 2 organization out there at the time. Then I started getting really comfortable with it, and that's when belts were coming out.
We about to go live on Facebook also, you guys.
Really good at this.
For real. This shit crazy, man. SummerSlam was off the fucking chain. Some crazy ass shit going down to SummerSlam. Yo, man. For everybody who joining me, leave a comment. We about to go live on SummerSlam. I mean, Facebook. I'm like,
I personally knew that Bobby had all the tools to be a big game player.
But man, shit was crazy, yo, you guys. SummerSlam was off the chain, man. Off the chain, but crazy than the motherfucker, man. For real. Like I was just saying though, like Goldberg and stuff, like he just need to go ahead and let it go, man. Need to go ahead and let it go. He was just too many mistakes going on in the match, man. Too many mistakes going on in the match, bruh. Like it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Let's see what we got here going on here, man. For real. We got some people commenting, man. Brock is back. Yeah, Brock is back. He is. Brock is back, man. For real. It's cool. A nice little haircut. I like the scene, you know, with his haircut and stuff like that. It was real cool. Oh, man. Brock is back. Man, at the end of the show, all I can think of when my man Roman Reigns was walking away, he was just like, yo, man, these guys like really, they got me fucked up. They really got me fucked up. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, you know, Roman Reigns was the first one. You know, he think he about to come up here and, you know, like, nah, bro, like, hold up, wait a minute. Nah, bring that, nah, like, for real. Like, shit is crazy, though, man. Shit is crazy.
It's a different canvas at WrestleMania. At least it feels that way. Everything feels different. You gotta feel the air, the breeze. The only thing left you experience the first time is the crowd.
For real. I'm trying to zoom back out.
WrestleMania is, you know, the biggest event of the year, but this WrestleMania just feels special, especially because I am the main event. Like, I just can't believe.
Here we go. He's back. Yeah, Brock is back. How do you feel about Brock being back? Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about Brock. Like I said, when he first came out there, that's why I'm sweating right now. Real. This is exactly why I'm sweating right now. But Brock Lesnar is back, you guys. And it was pretty cool. Once he came out there, I was like, oh, shucks. The only thing I could think of besides, you know, Roman Reigns is out there, you know, I was like, oh, shucks, Paul Heyman. You know, it's going to be really exciting, you know, Paul Heyman right there. And Paul Heyman just begging, oh, my God, no, whatever you about to do, Brock, no, don't do it. Don't do it. So the fact that he's back is great. What I'm even loving more is the fact that when Roman Reigns was just walking off, and he was just like, yo, man, like, hold up, wait a minute. These people keep testing me. Like John Cena came out, they keep testing me. Like now Brock Lesnar, they keep testing me. And I'm pretty sure if everybody ever heard that The Rock is scheduled, you know, for Survivor Series. So, you know, I'm pretty sure he's going to have a big match in Survivor Series or whatever, you know, and The Rock can come out. And they just going to keep testing the tribal chief. For real. Bianca just died by Becky. She sure did. Bianca just did. And I was just talking about that. Like, it's crazy, though. Bianca, like, what the hell happened? I'm confused. Like, I was really confused, though. Bianca come out there. She about to have a match. What happened to Sasha Banks? What happened to Sasha Banks? I'm assuming that she must have came down mostly, you know, with COVID or whatever like that. But I don't think that was the case, was it? But she just wasn't there. No Sasha Banks. And out comes Carmella. No, like, we don't want Carmella. Y'all done bigged up this match and say, it's gonna be one-on-one Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. And no, we don't get Sasha Banks. We get Bianca Belair versus sort of Carmella. And then out comes, you know, the man, and which was cool though. No, not at all. Not at all. Which was cool though. I love the fact that the man Becky Lynch is back. That was really dope. But I do not think at all that
unapologetically just love me for who I am.
Scarlett.
And that's what got me to
do I think Brock Lesnar would take the title of Roman Reigns? No, I do not think he would take the title of Roman Reigns. He's not at all. I'm telling you, the person that's going to take the title of Roman Reigns is going to be somebody that we least expect. It's going to be somebody that we least expect that's going to take the title of Roman Reigns, though. And it's probably going to be somebody that's right in front of us. A lot of people were saying, and I'm so glad they didn't do this tonight. They didn't have Big E come down there and attempt to cash in on neither one of the WWE Championship match or the Universal Championship match. So I'm glad they did not do, because everybody was speculating, yo, man, Big E need to cash in. Big E need to cash in. No, he don't need to cash in. Let him loose. So I think, Roman is going to lose that title somewhere like WrestleMania. That's exactly when he's going to lose the title. He's not losing that title no time soon. No time soon, though. But man, though, it was a crazy night. It was a crazy night. I'm excited that Paul. I thought for real, I kind of wanted him to maybe shake hands, to maybe join like a little force, something like the power 2-man power trip, Stone Cold, Triple H. Maybe I'm the only one. Hey, that's cool. That's cool. For real, that's cool though. For real. How do you feel that Cena did not get squashed? Cena did not get squashed, not at all. I do not think Cena got squashed, not one bit. Cena said on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, all he needed to get was the 1, 2, 3. Cena was not trying to come out there and be like, yo, he wasn't trying to come out there and prove anything. Like he said, I don't need to prove anything. He's a 16-time world champion. All he was coming out there to trying to get the 1, 2, 3 and become the Universal Champion, though. Nah, man, he didn't get squashed at all. Roman Reigns put that work in. He's the tribal chief, and no, I'm not kissing his ass, but he is the tribal chief, though. He came out there and did his thing, though. He did not get squashed. The match went on for a long time, though. The only other match I think I was talking about in the beginning, the only other match in the show that was better than that main event and, the conclusion of it was Seth Rollins and Edge. They blew everything out the water. Everything else was just really though? I understand Shinsuke Nakamura. They couldn't even give him a match. The show, I'm on the East Coast. The show went off at midnight here. So they couldn't get Nakamura a match. So okay, cool. But he come out there and do his thing or whatever. Some of the shit was just really? But other than that though, it was a great show, man. I can't complain. RK Bro, that was a nice matchup. Really nice matchup. Seeing Damian Priest, winning that and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people may be disappointed that Charlotte is women's champion, though. But I'm glad they got it off Nikki ASH. Yeah, she's for the kids. I understand that. I really do. I get that. I really do. But man, I don't know if anybody's buying that. Nikki ASH, though. For real, I don't know if anybody buying that. How you feel about Edge and Seth Rollins match? Yeah, this is how I was just saying. Edge and Seth Rollins match was dope. I think that was the best match on the entire card of SummerSlam. It was hitting. It told story. Like I said, Edge, of course, had to work the neck. I always talk about the fact that this match originated from when they were in Washington, D.C., which I was there in the bleachers, though, but I was there nonetheless. And it was just it was a cool moment to see Edge. It was Edge and Christian show, whatever. And John Cena wanted to get the authority, and he was, not going to, stump on Seth Rollins' neck or whatever. But it's cool, Edge got the victory. I didn't see him winning with a crossface or whatever, but it was really cool. The Brood thing, I can go without the Brood thing. The Brood thing was fine for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it was really cool.
I know me talking about Sasha, it's about the moment, and I want to live into that moment and make this go down in history as the greatest moment in WrestleMania ever.
Do I think AJ Styles should get back in the World Heavyweight Championship picture? Yes. For those who watching, just before we go on, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Let everybody know about the 1130 podcast, and check out the 1130 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts is at. But AJ Styles, yes, AJ Styles needs to go back in the World Heavyweight Championship picture. Obviously, I understand what he's doing right now with Omos. He's he's nurturing him. He's nurturing him. Getting them ready. Omos is like a big, tall giant. He's like, you don't really want that to go to waste. I remember a couple of years ago when I was watching when the WWE Network was pretty cool. Now they sold this shit to Peacock. Now you gotta watch Cock. When the pay per view on. But nonetheless, though, when they had I was watching the WWE Network and they had the training jump going on, and I was like, dude, this dude is big. He's big, man. He's gonna be something. But WWE can go 50-50 on the big man that they have. But of course, Vince McMahon, he love his big man. He love his big man. So I would love AJ Styles to go back into the singles, in the singles run and do his thing. And so hey, I don't know. Time will tell. This Monday on Raw. What else we seeing on SummerSlam tonight? They said we was gonna have a performance. They scrapped that. I heard Cardi B was gonna be something there. They scrapped that. I guess she wasn't a performance. She wasn't a thought of. We seen Tiffany Haddish, so I guess she's hosting right now the SummerSlam after party. You guys, if you want to check that out. But man, SummerSlam was awesome, man. SummerSlam was awesome. So next pay-per-view we got coming up. Hold up. Before that, next year, I guess WWE got this thing going on with Allegiant Stadium that they're going to be coming back there next year for Money in the Bank. So that's going to be pretty cool. They're going to these stadiums and stuff like that, I guess. But nonetheless, man, SummerSlam was off the chain. We got another comment here. What we got? Do you feel like there should be a light heavyweight championship like Kofi, Seth? Oh, light heavyweight champion again. Yes. I mean, and in fact, and I understand you say light heavyweight champion. They brought the cruiserweight. I see what they did when they did with the cruiserweight, but the light heavyweight championship, it's dope. They really gotta do something with that. I don't really know. I know Dean Malenko, he was a really established guy with the light heavyweight championship. I think X-Pac, won the light heavyweight championship. Some other guys, who was they were like low carders. You never seen guys if so, I can't remember or think of, but I don't think we seen top tier guys, and then the top tier guys when the light heavyweight championship around, they wasn't light. It's a different breed now in WWE. So to answer your question, for them bring the light heavyweight championship back up, and to put it like you said on guys like AJ Styles or Seth Rollins or Kofi Kingston, to make it sort of a prestige, that'd be pretty cool. With speculations, a couple of months ago, the title they was bringing back and the title that they brought back was actually the $1 Million Championship. I was like, okay, maybe it could be the European, but I was like, the new European Championship is the NXT UK Championship. So it's like, what title is they really gonna bring back? So. Hey man, I really don't. I really don't. I really don't know. I'm gonna check out this WrestleMania. Night 1, WWE 24 special. I knew this was gonna be another special one because they was like, yo man. I knew this was gonna be another special one because it was the pandemic, and I knew it was going to tell a story. I knew I could not wait to the last year's WrestleMania one when it was no crowd, so I knew they was going to put on one. Opinion on CM Punk return. Do you really want to know? I mean, like, come on. Like, it was awesome. Shout out to my guy, K Toomer, big man K Toomer on the independent scene, if you guys know him. Yo, man, he said exactly what I was thinking, man. CM Punk return was awesome. It was dope. But everybody knew about it. You know, Darby Allin, you know, kind of like said it, you know, yo, man, I'm the best in the world. John Moxley said about it, yo, man, like, you know, I'm the best in the world too, or I don't give a shit who's the best in the world. And, you know, they call it the first dance. You know, I don't really be on Twitter like that, but of course, you know, doing sharing stuff, you know, CM Punk shared this, and you know, he said this about Michael Jordan, and everybody who's big CM Punk fans and from Chicago, you know, added it all up. So I mean, like, hey, and boom, out comes stroke of a genius. He was the first one out there. It was great. It was great in my opinion. I watched SmackDown. I could not wait until SmackDown went off, to be honest with you. Everybody literally knew that CM Punk was coming back. Everybody knew he was coming back. And then if he did not come back, the thing that would have blew my mind, to be honest with you, because me, to be honest, I really didn't care. My guy is The Rock. You know, my guy is The Rock. You know, he's obviously, you know, supposed to be advertised. Who knows? It's going to be at Survivor Series. My guy's The Rock. So when he come back, yeah, I'm going to be thrilled. You feel me? When the guy was crying, that was me in 2011 when The Rock came back. Like, besides, I wasn't there and nobody was recording me. That was the only difference. But, yo, like, hey, man, like, I'm excited. I'm thrilled. Like, he's back. You know, like, that's a moment that's etched in history. Like, it's a moment etched in history. I said it on my social media. Follow me at the 1130 podcast. Like, for real. Like, and that's gonna go down. It's people that I podcast and connect with now that was like they were there. They missed SmackDown, so it's awesome. It's really awesome. Do you think tonight's Cena's last match, and do you think Cena's next step? Do you think Cena's next step was in WWE? Is his next step to be in the Hall of Fame? No. No. Cena got a long way to go. Really, really, really long way to go. He's not going to be going in the Hall of Fame right now. They keep putting people in the Hall of Fame. Stop putting people in the Hall of Fame right now. Stop putting people in the Hall of Fame. Like every somebody gets somebody loses their career or whatever, they want to put everybody in the Hall of Fame right now. In my opinion, just stop putting people in the Hall of Fame right now. You know, like legends, people who done the damn thing, you know. Yeah, continue doing that. But no. Don't put them in the Hall of Fame. John Cena do not need to be in the Hall of Fame right now, though. But no, I do not think this is it for John Cena. Of course, John Cena got a movie. He's going to do some more promotions and stuff like that. And John Cena will be back. You know, it's the summer of, you know, Cena. Now with AEW, it's the summer of Punk. So, man, oh, man, it's going down. It's going down. What a time to be a wrestling fan. What a time to be a wrestling fan. We are approaching, about 30 minutes up here. I'm about to head on out of here. I appreciate I appreciate Scarlett and everybody else, you know, tuning in here to this live special of the 1130 Podcast Talk Pro Wrestling after SummerSlam, man. Because SummerSlam was crazy, you guys. I understand everybody was going wild over Brock Lesnar returning. For real, Roman Reigns ain't having it. So Friday night on SmackDown, when he come out there, he got to be intense and be mad. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all not about to be, no, John Cena going to come out there. First of all, Finn Balor. I got some words, though. John Cena ain't think he not about to leave and think he got about to go back to Hollywood without facing me. You're going to come in, even though I beat Baron Corbin, but you're not about to think you're going to come in, get this championship matchup, and then walk all back to Hollywood. Like, you just going to come in and scoop in and bypass everybody. No, Finn Balor need to tap that ass before John Cena walk out and go back to Hollywood. That's my opinion, though. For real. Like, that should be John Cena's match up for a little bit, before he leave, and go go back to Hollywood. For real. That's exactly what I think. Finn Balor need to come out there on Friday night, like he said in the kickoff show. Like, hold up, wait a minute, I ain't through with you. Like, hold up, like I'm sitting there at the contract signing. Baron Corbin gonna come out, attack me. I beat Baron Corbin. The next week when I had to, I beat Baron Corbin. That same night, the Usos come out and attack me. Roman Reigns attacked me. So John Cena still gets his match. Not only, he gets his match, I'm just pushed to the side. I'm not even mentioned on SummerSlam at all. So on Friday Night SmackDown, my man Finn Balor need to come out there and be like, yo, like crime time. Yo. Like real live and be like, yo, like you ain't going nowhere. I want a one-on-one match for real. Even if Cena want to come up there and say, yo, I want a rematch, no. That's exactly what do you think the Seth Rollins versus Reigns? Oh man, you know what? Seth Rollins versus Reigns, that's no rush on that. No rush on that because that's going good. Like, and I think because that's going to really go back into the bloodline storyline with all of them together. You feel me? Because Seth Rollins came in WWE with Roman Reigns. Now Roman Reigns is with his cousins, the Usos and stuff like that. They're the bloodline. When the Shield was together, they were brothers. When you consider a brother, excuse me, when you consider someone a brother, sometimes you mean him by blood and stuff like that. But this ain't the case and stuff like that. But it's gonna go real deep. It's no rush. I think it's gonna happen at the Royal Rumble. I think it's going to happen at the Royal Rumble when Seth Rollins take on Roman Reigns. Yeah. That's exactly what I think. That's exactly what I think right there. Gotta get swig on my bed. Yes, sir. But yeah, Seth Rollins versus Edge. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. I can definitely see that going down at the Royal Rumble. So, yeah. Hey, yo, you guys, man, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody. Any final questions, anything before I roll on out of here? Because SummerSlam been off the chain, man, for real. I hope you guys, man, tune in to the 1130 podcast, for real. I appreciate Scarlett, everybody who leaving the comments, though. For real. Do you think Brian will be on AEW? I know there was leaks, but was it confirmed? Daniel Bryan. I was on a live show earlier, and one of my guys was talking about Daniel Bryan's Daniel Bryan debut is going to probably be held off until All Out. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. But if so, I guess, he's going to be all out. I mean, hey, it's cool, man. At the end of the day, I speak about this on my main podcast. A lot of people, do stuff for the money. Everybody loves the money. But at the end of the day, you got to chase what you love. And if you got in this business because you love professional wrestling and now it's turning out I'm just really doing it because of the money. And just because I'm doing it because of the money. And also I'm doing it because, like, yeah, I'm here in WWE. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm not about to buck the system. I'm about to just, whatever they give me, I'm just going to go do, But people got to be happy, man. So, like, I condone what CM Punk is doing. Obviously, he want to make a change in wrestling. A lot of people do. So, as far as Daniel Bryan goes and a lot of other guys, who's gone to AEW, man, hey, they got families. They got to do what they got to do, man. Look, it's wrestling. I'm loving it. A lot of people are upset You know, like you really upset, man. Like, let the man do what he gonna do, man, and just enjoy wrestling. You know, a lot of people are WWE diehard fans, and they were just like, man, screw what everybody else does. So it's not that serious in my opinion. It's not that serious at all. For real. It's really not. Who do you think will win, Bobby Lashley or Brock Lesnar? Uh, I mean, in a one-on-one matchup, I mean, I'm surprised Brock Lesnar came back to. I mean, out there, let's get into that. Now the show has ended. Now, Brock Lesnar came out at the end to confront Roman Reigns. We saw this shit for like a while before. I mean, instead of confronting Roman, why couldn't he confront Bobby Lashley though? You know, Goldberg beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar a couple of years ago, and then you know Brock Lesnar came back at that WrestleMania 33, won the Universal Championship from him. So I mean, like Brock Lesnar could have came out there and been like, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of coming out there saving you, but I'm not though." But I mean, that could have been you know a start where we could have seen Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, but they ain't do that shit. No. We went back to the old school. We went back to having Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Like, really, do we really want to see that? You know, I mean, some of us, you know what's going to happen. And I think the only intrigued part about it is Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. They did this in 2013 when CM Punk, which one was it? CM Punk was getting hot. And Brock Lesnar was just coming back in WWE. Brock Lesnar was just coming back in WWE, and they did the same thing to CM Punk. Same thing. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. How do you think Big E would do? How do you think Big E would do anything with the... What you mean? What you mean? What you mean about that? But yeah, like I said, man, they did the exactly same thing. What they did, you know, like they could have had Brock Lesnar come in and you know attack Bobby Lashley instead of coming in, you know, and you know confronting Roman Reigns. I understand, yes, it was great. It's great, you know, because Paul Heyman is on the de facto right there, and yeah, Roman Reigns is boosted up, and I understand, you know, Roman Reigns is on a different level. They want to see what Roman Reigns is about now, you know. Okay, yeah, you know, let's put him up against these guys now. That says he on another level, since he's the head of the table. So, like, that's crazy, though. Let me know what you mean on that one, though. Let me know what you mean on that one. But, man, yo, SummerSlam was off the chain, you guys, for real. SummerSlam was off the chain. I'm about to head on out of here, you guys, for real. I done said that a couple of times, though. Had to see what SummerSlam was about. We got NXT TakeOver tonight, you guys. Walter and Dragunov, they knocking it out the park, you guys. Walter and Dragunov gonna knock it out the park. For real. Is the briefcase or you think is Otis' situation? I'm not understanding that at all. I'm not understanding that one at all. It makes more sense to fight Reigns. Brock was the Universal Champion. Different league. Yeah, you're right. It do make more sense to fight Reigns. You know, Brock was the Universal Champion. Yeah, you're right. Brock was the Universal Champion, though. And I think everybody say that now because it's now. But when Roman Reigns kept coming back and kept coming back and kept coming back for the Universal Champion, like, well, damn, you know, like Roman Reigns don't need to get another shot, though. Like, it's cool, though. And, you know, bringing back Brock is nice. But I think everybody wants to see the Brock versus Bobby Lashley. You know, him taking on him. So I think that'd have been dope, though, too, though. That's dope. There's more around the story. Hey man, hey, I'm intrigued. I'm sticking into it. For real. I love the story. That's what professional wrestling is all about. You know, even what WWE is now these days. Do you think Paul will stay with Reigns or go to Brock? Like I said, it's the same thing that happened with the CM Punk and Brock Lesnar thing. Uh, it's like Brock Lesnar is the daddy, like, and CM and Paul Heyman is Brock Lesnar is like daddy, and CM Punk is Brock Lesnar is the daddy, and Paul Heyman is like his child. So he one little crazy move, he look at him, he gonna come running right back to him, and that's when he gonna screw Roman Reigns though. Now I don't know if it's gonna happen right now though, but like I said, I would have been great. It would have been dope if they tagged up. Roman Reigns don't wrestle every SmackDown. Brock Lesnar definitely doesn't wrestle when he shows up on TV. So I thought it'd have been great, if they, went like that. But hey, we're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens with it. For real though. I understand they went with that though, but I know a lot of people was like, damn, they couldn't go with Brock versus Bobby. And then at the end of the show, you see Brock Lesnar. Like, what the hell? Oh yeah, it's crazy. Something is gonna happen with Brock and Paul. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it. Oh man, you know it. You know it. It's gonna happen between them. I don't think Extreme Rules is the show to do it. I don't think Extreme Rules is for their next pay-per-view to do it. Obviously, I know they go to Saudi Arabia, but I like, oh, okay. After that, in October, they already had Hell in a Cell. So I don't know, man. Definitely, that's obviously in the plans. Like that's God's plans right there for for Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman to go at it. Surrounding Paul Heyman. Nah, they gonna have me watching. Gee, this shit again. For real, man. This shit crazy. It's too crazy, man. It's really too crazy though. What y'all think about his hairdo though? He looked like a straight G. He came out that joint look flexing though. Like, yeah, I'm Lesnar. I'm back. Like, yeah, I got me a little ponytail. You feel me? Like, Boy, Heyman is the founder of Extreme Rules. Yeah, I understand he's the founder though, but Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, like, they don't need Extreme Rules. Like, they are Extreme Rules though. They are Extreme Rules though. Who do you think will have a chance on taking the title off of Bobby? I don't know. I didn't see Raw. Like, I love Raw. Raw is my show, but it is horrible nowadays. But who I think will have the chance to taking it off him? Like I said, I really don't know. I have to like see where it goes. Really see where it goes, man. Like, but I love the fact that he is champion. I watch a lot of old school WWE stuff, and seeing when Bobby was a United States champion, and he was on the Stone Cold little broken skull jump. So, he was talking about how he was United States champ, so that was dope. So, I love to see him. It all paid off, so that Viking look is up. But yeah, like, we're going to see where it goes, man. We're going to see where it goes, though. For real. Where everybody from? Where everybody from that's joining here? Where everybody from? I'm from DC. What's going on? It's going on 1 o'clock. It's going on 1 o'clock.
I got to celebrate with my brother. He's like, you just won WrestleMania. I'm like, I know. I just like the moment.
Man, they did Bianca dirty, man, for real. Did her super dirty, man. Big E could creep in the picture versus Lashley. No. Big E needs to cash in on Roman Reigns. I love The Rock. And if Rock versus Roman Reigns happen at WrestleMania, The Rock don't need to beat Roman Reigns. Roman needs to beat Rock. But Big E needs to cash in on Roman Reigns. No, not Bobby. A lot of people wanted that. A lot of people said that was going to happen at, SummerSlam. No. Biggie needs hold on that. And I think WWE frequently, they got a thing with whoever wins the Money in the Bank briefcase, they kind of like just want to throw that shit out the window and get it over with for fast. Like, let it milk out. I mean, who was the last one that had the briefcase for a while? Wow. Authority Rollins, Beast Slayer Rollins, Messiah Rollins, or Current Drip. Ooh, yo, that's a good one. That's a good one, though. Man. Authority Rollins was an asshole. I had to adjust to him because he was just coming from the Shield. Beast Slayer Rollins was dope, man. Like that promo with Triple H and Seth Rollins on that Monday Night Raw. Don't ask me which one, but I know it was on the Monday Night Raw leading up to that WrestleMania where Triple H was talking about sleep. Oh, man, that was awesome. But, man, that matchup was dope. The Messiah was great, man, for a while. But the drip, man, like Seth Rollins, man, is the man. He is the man. He is the man. I love everything he's doing. But to choose, I gotta say what he's doing right now because I love to see positivity from people and positive energy. And regardless if he's playing a character or not, it seems like he's having fun. He seems like he's having the most fun out there, and I enjoy it. I really do. I really, really do. West Coast Cali. So, yeah, West Coast Cali. So, it was about, what, 10? It's just 10 p.m. then. 10 p.m. on a Saturday. So, that's what's up. That's what's up. DC, it's 1:01 a.m. over here on the East Coast. WWE 24 just went off with a special. We was just talking about Seth Rollins and his drip. He just popped up on the screen and stuff. It's early. Oh, over there? Oh, because it ain't early. It ain't early here. It ain't early here, though. But, yeah, I feel you. I definitely feel you, though. Man, for real, though. But, yo, man, for everybody, man, yo, I appreciate everybody who's joining me here on this live episode, live prediction, John. Just, recapping some Summerslam, man, because it was dope. For real. It was really, really dope. All right, couple more questions before we roll on out of here. Do you think the New Day versus Usos Hell in a Cell match 2016 was the best? Best far as like Hell in a Cell matches goes? Yes. I think it was one of the best Hell in a Cell matches because Hell in a Cell matches, they're not the same no more. Like, they're not the same no more. I mean, you get a chair out, you get a table out, you get a kendo stick out. You put somebody through a table, you use the chair 1,000 times, not just one chair, 1,000 chairs. You feel me? Nobody really goes up to the top. They goes on to like the side of it, midway, fall off. So like Hell in a Cell was like really cool. And I think especially after that Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt jump, I think that Hell in a Cell kind of like, I mean, but the last good one, to be honest with you, but that was a good match. To be honest with you, that was a dope-ass tag team Hell in a Cell match because we really haven't had a lot of tag team Hell in a Cell matches, though. But the Hell in a Cell match last year between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, you talking about storytelling? That was nothing but storytelling. Nothing but storytelling. Best Hell in a Cell match was Taker versus Mankind. Oh, you old school, huh? Yeah, that's old school, of course. But if you're talking about like what you guys just said recently, 2017, Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns, Hell in a Cell, man, that was dope. That was from 2007. I don't know though. Yeah. I don't know if it was exactly that year though, but I know what you're talking about. Usos versus New Day, they killed it. They did the hell of it. When I think the Usos had Xavier Woods handcuffed on the ring post, and they were just whooping them with the kendo sticks. Stuff like that. That's exactly that same match. That was a Hell in a Cell. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so that was dope. That was dope. But the Hell in a Cell match recently, that was just pure storytelling and just dope, was the Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso, though. But of course, hands down, Mankind versus The Undertaker going to steal it. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker going to take it. Like them legendary Hell in a Cell matches, Armageddon the 6-way match. You know, when the Rock was coming out there, I did it for the Rock. You know, and he was, you know, doing all that. You know, like when and Kurt Angle won it. You know, like so, man, like that's when Hell in a Cell was badass. Hell, it was really, really badass though, for real, really badass. The New Day is top-notch entertainment. Yes, of course. That's why they named them what the greatest tag teams in the last 25 years. You know, that's whoever opinions. WWE named them. They sell a lot of merchandise. They was the first tag team to host WrestleMania. First black wrestlers to host a WrestleMania. Man, they come out with cereal called Bootios. Like, who the hell want to eat a cereal? I mean, if WWE didn't do it, like, come on, your favorite wrestler didn't do it, and you went into a supermarket and you saw some cereal and it said Bootios, and it said, we eat these cereals because they make whatever the catch line was. It was so funny, but would you really want to buy those cereals? Like, no. But the New Day come out there. Kofi Kingston, you always knew, but then he's doing this new thing with Big E, which he's doing this new thing now with Xavier. And you know, you want back now. So like like, come on, man. It's crazy though. But the crazy thing is everybody wants them to turn on each other. Everybody wants them to turn on each other. You know, everybody was like, yo, man, it'd have been great if Big E came down and cashed in on Xavier Woods and Money in the Bank last month. Like, man. But hey, I died when they came out of a giant box. Oh yeah, like yeah, WrestleMania. What was that? WrestleMania 32 in Dallas. When they came out that big old Bootio box, like I'm like, really though, like we make sure we ain't booty or whatever. I'm still trying to think of that. Like they make sure we ain't booty or whatever it is though. But yeah, they came out with a big old cereal box. Like the New Day are top notch entertainers though. Like you seen Xavier Woods come out there. That was the thing. Miz and Morrison, we got a surprise for you though. We got a surprise for you. And, you know, we waited later on in the show. Out comes Xavier Woods with some slick ass hairdo, by the way. But nonetheless, he's out there though. And a dripstick 2000, 2.2000. Like, okay, yeah, all right. But hey, you know, nonetheless, man, I'm not gonna knock it, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it. Do you think Seth has the best cash in history? To be honest with you, man, that's in my opinion, it's a toss up. It's a toss up between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. Dolph Ziggler just had like, you know, and of course following a couple of weeks and a couple of weeks later following that, he was at Extreme Rules or whatever pay-per-view, got a concussion. That's what led him to dropping the championship or whatever like that. But Dolph Ziggler's cash in was just like on point. It was right. It was everybody in that building went crazy. Seth was dope too because Roman Reigns was getting his ass whipped. And it was like, hold up, wait a minute, you feel me? Like, and anytime Seth and Roman Reigns, you know, then or still now, anytime they come together, it always creates some buzz and chemistry. So it's a toss-up, like I said. It's between the toss-up between New Day and, Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler. Xavier was channeling Razor. He was trying, hey yo. Let me tell you something, man. Hey yo. I guess he was, man. I guess he was. You seen the video when Xavier was backstage and he was singing Batista's song? Yeah. He be channeling a lot of people, man, for real. How do you feel the Fiend was cut from WWE? Honestly though, I think a lot of these budget cuts for real is just to get a lot of people talking. I think it's to get a lot of people talking, to get a lot of buzz on WWE, and I think they're gonna bring them back. You know, I think it was last year when they was cutting a lot of people, they was bringing them back. They fired Titus O'Neil, but he's still here doing a whole lot of community work for the community in Florida. They fired Drake Maverick, but he's still back. They fired Kurt Angle, but I don't know if he's gone on that. But I mean, when they, you know, really did that, so I think the Fiend I think Braun Strowman, them two at least is going to be one or two of surprise people who are going to return back to the company. You know, of course, we all know what was going on with Bray Wyatt. He was going through some mental issues, you know, coping with the death of Luke Harper. So, you know, hey, it's real. It's going to be interesting. But budget cuts, though, it's funny that you say budget cuts, and a lot of people, it's funny that they say budget cuts because I think that's the excuse, though. Last year, WWE made millions, was making bucket ass out of the bucket, if you want to call it. They was making butthole money. They was making a lot of money, but they was firing a lot of superstars, though. Like, you feel me? Obviously, they ain't got live events, but, you know, the ratings are what the ratings were, but still they were making a lot of money, and now they just sold the network to Peacock $1 billion. So budget cuts, I think that is the excuse to go with. But hey, Xavier had the razor blades on his tights. They had to go out of his toothpick and say, hey, yo, he sure did. Hey, yo. For real, man. Xavier Woods was doing his thing. Do you think Zelina Vega should have won the Money in the Bank? That's a good question. That's a really good one, though. Who won it? Nikki A.S. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, I really think Zelina could have won it. I think Naomi could have won it. A lot of fans were bullying Naomi because of the whole Jimmy Uso when he got the whole DUI and, you know, stuff. I'm not gonna get into that or whatever, but, you know, Naomi just don't get the love. Zelina, of course, came back, was everybody's favorite, you know. She's I don't know if she's still with Malachi Black in the relationship, real life relationship or not, though, but Zelina was a favorite. She was a favorite to win, and I would have loved to seen her picked up that victory at Money in the Bank for real. Not Nikki ASH, so Nikki almost as a superhero. No, I wouldn't have want her to win that, not at all. They cut Bray or let him take a long paid vacation over the death of his friend. Well, they gave him a paid vacation first, and then they cut him. They gave him a vacation first, and then, you know, WrestleMania, he had that mysterious ass loss at WrestleMania. Everybody was like, what? He lost. Not only he lost, Alexa Bliss caused him the matchup to lose, and then, you know, he disappeared. And the reason he was disappeared because he was going through mental issues, you know, dealing with the death of his friend, Brody Lee, and then now they cut him. So, hey, they released him. So I really don't know, man. I really don't. They better hope he doesn't go to AEW. Everybody don't need to go to AEW. I just don't see Bray Wyatt fitting in AEW. You know, I really don't. But if he do go to AEW, well, Abaddon would be a great fit for Sister Abigail, would she? No, maybe me. I'm just the only one. I guess not. But I mean, like, everybody don't belong in AEW. But I just don't see him being in AEW. But hey, you know, I don't think I would have seen CM Punk there, but I think that was the only place he could go. But hey, we'll see. Like I said, I think he eventually will come back, take some time off, you know, and stuff like that. But even with the little conference call, WWE was like, yo, man, Vince was like, I'll give him more people to go with and stuff like that. So we'll see. Oh, before you know what, I'm not even going to read the second half of this question. All I see is, what do you feel about WWE 2K20? 2K22. WWE 2K22 every year came out in freaking October or November. Why the hell we got to wait till March of 2022? I just wanted to say that. Okay. That roster about to be the roster about to be 8 people in it because they keep firing so many stars. Exactly, though. That's exactly why they pushed it back. That's exactly why. For real. I was hearing a little stuff online that they was taking out Daniel Bryan. They was taking out a couple of other people, though. So it's crazy as a mother. I think that's exactly why they pushed that jump back, though. Every year, the game came out in like October, November. And you telling me, and then y'all promoting it at the Summerslam in August. And y'all, okay. All right. All right. The Fiend versus Sting. The Fiend versus Sting. The Fiend versus Sting with Darby Allin, or the Fiend versus both of them? Well, the Fiend versus Sting, I guess that's cool. But I mean, obviously, I see what they're doing with Sting. They're doing limited stuff. He can't really do as much. If you notice, when he's doing most of the stuff in the ring, he's holding on to the ropes. He's just in there. He don't want to steal the spotlight. He's just there, and everybody loves Sting. So, I mean, he's just there. But the Fiend versus Darby, hey, that should be dope, though. Like, Darby, I like Darby. A lot of people don't like Darby. Like, Darby, in a way, remind me of Jeff Hardy without the drugs, though. Like, he's just a daredevil. Like, he's doing everything, like, for real, like, everything. 2K killed the game. 2K killed the game, though. Yeah, they did, though. But, like, SmackDown, like, I remember when they used to talk, bruh. When they used to talk on the game was the best shit. I think the game now is more for the kids, to get them to read the words, get them to, when they talk back in like SmackDown versus Raw 05, 06, whatever the fuck the year was, bro, they talk. Shelton Benjamin coming in, like, I'm gonna have a match tonight. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Here come Batista. No, you're not. Oh, like that, they talk, man. This shit, man, I was into it. 15, 14 years old, like, man, this is the game, bro. Like, this is the game. I don't got it right now no more, but this was the game, bro. Like, but yeah, 2K, man. And then the crazy thing, I thought, in my opinion, 2K would make it better because, man, NBA 2K, the game on the story and my career mode on that junk is lit. It's lit. They put more into it. And obviously, it's the NBA, yeah, like, but man, it's lit. It really is. Really is, yeah. I played that SmackDown vs. Raw 09. It was fun running in on Triple H. For real. If they added referee, made it 5-10. For real, man. Like, that SmackDown vs. Raw Jones lit. For real. It was off the chain. But yo, you guys, man, last questions. Last 2 minutes, though. I'm about to wrap it up here. This is about to be it. Yeah. It was dope, man. We're going to see what happens. I miss them having music intro. I miss them having music in actual matches. In the actual matches, music in the actual matches. Will you be streaming tomorrow? Man, you know what? I'm gonna try to do these live streams a little bit more. I'm more of a pre-recorded guy, so you can check out my channel, the 1130 Podcast. My podcast stream each and every Wednesday on EB Radio and here on YouTube at 11:30 a.m. And as far as wrestling goes, each and every Friday, new episodes of the 1130 Podcast. The 1130 Podcast talk pro wrestling. So every Friday, wherever you get your podcast is at. And yo, man, I appreciate everybody stopping past here on the show, checking me out, because like I said, man, Summerslam was off the chain. I'll be having fun. Like I said, I need to do more of these live jumps for real, though. Like I said, I'm a pre-recorded guy. But if you continue to join me each and every week on the 1130 Podcast, coming up in October, the 100th episode of the 1130 Podcast is coming at you October 27th, you guys. And like I said, new episodes this Wednesday and each and every Wednesday on EB Radio, streaming on EB Radio. You can download that with the Google Play Store, the Apple Store, or your Alexa with your favorite hip-hop, R&B. It's a new, dope internet radio station. And here on YouTube, you guys. And if you join me on Facebook, make sure you check me out on YouTube. You dig, man? But, yo, this was awesome, man. For real. Like I said, I got to do these more, though. For real. People are like, yo, man, you going to go live? You going to go live? So I gotta check. I gotta go live a little bit more. For real. Gotta go live a little bit more. All right, I'm about to head on out of here, you guys. Yo, I appreciate everybody, man. For real. I'm about to be on out of here. You dig?
Yo, what up? This your boy Kenneth Stones, aka Coffee Weaston.
This your boy D.O.E. Good Brother Bowl.
And we are the Dirty Hills. You already know, man. You tuning in to 11:30 podcast. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Dude, that's my job. Not 7:30, but 11:30.
Yeah. And you have been Dirty Hills approved.
Yo, what it do, everybody? This your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, the host of the 11:30 podcast. Yo, you guys, man, get ready because each and every Wednesday is about to be lit, man. The 11:30 podcast is bringing you some hot topics with great guests from podcast personalities, entrepreneurs, you name it, you guys. The 11:30 podcast, all new episodes each and every Wednesday here on EB Radio, 11:30 a.m. Come catch the vibe.